Yes, our next speaker is the Commissioner and Chairman of the National Privacy Commission to talk about technology and personal privacy. He is a seasoned ICT convergence and communications and public administration professional, and he also served as the former Assistant Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology for Climate Change Adaptation and Disaster Risk Reduction. Marami kaming pinagdaanan nito. Tawagin po natin ang ating susunod na tagapagsalita, si Ginoong Mon Liboro. Palakpakan po natin.
Hindi ako tinanong noong Miss Universe. Pero sa totoo lang, the most significant change I've seen in the world in the past 10 years is the rise of information as the primary mover of policy and economies. Sa mga industriya, tahanan, at mga pamahalaan sa buong mundo, naka-internet at automated na ang mga pang-araw-araw na bagay at gawain, kahit ang paghahanap ng pag-ibig. Ang privacy ngayon, hindi na tungkol sa lugar at kung sino ang iyong kasama. Tungkol ito sa personal information na nais at hindi nais ibahagi sa iba. Kahit ba sa tingin mo, wala ka naman dapat ikahiya o itago. Ang cellphone number mo ba? Kung kani-kanino mo lang ibibigay? I-address, social security number, passport information, pangalan ng mga magulang at paaralan ng mga anak. Ako si Raymond Enriquez Liboro, Chairman ng National Privacy Commission. Trabaho naming siguraduhin ang dapat pribado na nanatiling pribado. Ginagawa namin ito sa pamamagitan ng pagpapaalala sa mga kumpanya at mga ahensya ng pamahalaan na nagpoproseso ng personal na information mo na gawin ang lahat ng nararapat ayon sa batas upang maprotektahan ang mga personal na datos na dapat sa iyo. Pero kalahati lang yan ang laban. Kailangan namin ang tulong mo. Mahalin ang sarili. Pangalagaan ang iyong right to privacy.
Mahalin po natin ang ating sarili. Mahal niyo ba mga sarili niyo? Yes, alright. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Nung nalaman kong 20 minutes lang ibibigay sa akin, okay na okay lang ko yung kailangan kong ipakita ito. Kasi natapos na yung trabaho ko by showing that AVP. Pero hindi, palalamanan ko pa for everybody else. Good afternoon. Thank you, Rappler, for inviting me. Salamat sa inyong lahat for staying put for this talk. Sabi ko, ano kaya mag-i-inspire sa inyo to stay? Dahil oras de peligro na, late afternoon na. So this afternoon, ito lang bibigay ko sa inyo. The importance of privacy, how to protect yourself online. Okay ba yan? And pangatlo, the best definition of success. Ang layo, no? Pero pag narinig nyo po ito, iuwi nyo sa bahay nyo mamaya at sabihin nyo sa mga magulang nyo, ito pala ang kahulugan ng success. Pero ididikit-dikit po natin lahat yan. Pero una muna nakita yung AVP. Balik ta naman, ang bilis unang panahon. 1995, dumating ang Pope sa atin. Yan ang sumalubong sa kanya, hindi ba? Siguro kayo, kung may pinanganak, 1990s pa lang, mga 1995, mga naka-shorts pa lang kayo. 10 years later, ang sumalubong sa kanya, iba na. Mga telepono na, cellphone. Ayan na, sumalubong kay Pope. Ibang-iba na. Nakataas pa rin ang kamay, pero ang hawak ay telepono. Tama po. Technology. Telepono. Alam nyo ba yung mga telepono nyo is 5,000 times more powerful than the computer that sent man to the moon. Imagine, binabali-balibag nyo lang. So yan po ang teknolohiya. Ang bilis talaga ng takbo ng panahon. Tignan mo natin ito. Ito maganda to. 2007, these are the top companies in the world. Andiyan pang ExxonMobil, PetroChina, General Electric. Pero 10 years after, nag-iba na. It's now Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. Puro ho mga datos na ang kanilang puhunan. Yan na ho nag-iba ang ating mundo sa loob lamang ng 10 taon. And probably this year, ang papasok ho dyan ay ito na. Companies, sabi nga natin like Uber, Facebook, and Alibaba, and Airbnb, the world's largest taxi company that owns no vehicle. Uber, the world's most popular media owner that creates no content. Rappler, no, Facebook. Rappler, you create your content too, no? But the world's most valuable retailer that has no inventory, it's Alibaba. Wala hong bodega yan. The world's largest accommodation provider and owns no real estate. Probably paborito ni Beth Frondoso na site, Airbnb. ni wala ho niyang sariling kwarto. Ano meron sila? Data. Data is the new oil. Technology, yun ho ang meron yan. Technology connects people. For example, like Uber. People with vehicles to people who want vehicles. Facebook. People with content, you connect with people who want content. Alibaba. People with goods and services, you connect with people who want your goods and services. In Airbnb, people with a place and people looking for people who want a place. What lies in between them is technology and the fuel. Well, something that fuels it, it's data. It's your personal data that yun na po nagpapainog sa mundo natin ngayon. So that's technology for you. Dadagdagan ko pa. Even government, yung mga taong gusto ng serbisyo, government na kailangan magbigay ng serbisyo sa pagitan ng technology. Sa lahat po, sabi nga pati sa pag-ibig, hindi mo na kailangan humingi ngayon, maghanap ngayon ng middleman para sa'yo. Pwede ka nang dumiretso. Yun po ang nawala because of technology. We took away the middleman in everything that we do. Tinanggal po natin yan. Wala nang middleman. Di ho ba? Diretso na ho tayo because of your phone and because of technology. Because nagmura na ang storage, meron ng cloud, pwede na ho mag-offer ng napakaraming services online. Pero ano ho sa gitna niyan? Your personal data. We have taken away the middleman. For example, like mail. Wala na ho kartero, tinanggal na natin yung middleman. It's now email. No? I'll give you an example. Dahil dito sa sitwasyon ho natin na ganito, pag ho napasama o napariwara o napunta sa masama ang inyong data, maaring magkaroon ng problema. And it happens, hindi lang po sa atin, kundi ho dun sa nagpo-process ng data ninyo. Alright? Take for example, Yahoo. I think I skipped a slide here. Yes, from Industrial Revolution to Information Revolution, this has happened because of technology. And now this particular technology is available to everybody. Probably the cell phone that you have in your pocket is the same cell phone that Mark Zuckerberg has. Probably the same laptop. If you're using an Apple Mac, probably the same technology that Bill Gates is using right now. Available sa ating lahat. Everybody now becomes a data controller. That is what happened. Ito po ang nangyari nung shift natin from Industrial Revolution to the Information Revolution. So what happens when something bad when something bad happens? In the case of Yahoo, pinalitan natin ang middleman, wala nang kartero, pero what happened? When they were hacked in 2016, they were sold with just a fraction of the original price. They were actually being offered to be bought in 2008 for $40 billion. But in 2016, they were forced to sell for only 4.6 billion, a mere 10% of their original price. What happened? What happened? They got hacked. They got breached. Yung ating hong kartero, nawala niya ang control sa sarili niyang data. There goes our email addresses, right? Another example. Have you heard about this site? Ashley Madison. Sabi ko na nga, tinanggal natin ang middleman. Dati pag gusto ko mangaliwa, hahanap muna ako ng barkada ko. Pare, baka meron tayo dyan. Ngayon hindi na. Punta ka lang sa isang site. Ayan po, yung site nila. Life is short, have an affair. And you know what? 38 million people became members dito sa Ashley Madison. 38 million. And then what happened to Ashley Madison? They got hacked. You know what? 4 suicides were actually attributed to this. And you know what? Masakit ho dito. Naniningil itong site na to ng $19. Kung gusto mong mabura yung records mo sa kanila, ayaw mo na. Balik na ako sa misis ko, kaya balik na ako sa mister ko. You have to pay $19 para burahin. You know what? Hindi nila binubura. So nung nahack sila, nakuha pati yun. This is unprecedented, and I'm mentioning this because internationally this is unprecedented. Because 3 jurisdictions or 3 countries collaborated to bring justice to the people that were affected. This is Australia, Canada, and the United States. And just last year, they meted out they came up with a landmark decision fining Ashley Madison a record $33 million. At hindi ko kinaya ng website, they had to pay na lang, 1.66 and they close shop. But imagine, no? Yung pinagtiwalaan ng data ng lahat, yan po yung nangyari sa Ashley Madison. Una tayong lumayo, dito na lang, a public school teacher. Kakapasa lang niya ng boards, nagtuturo siya, excited siya. Newly minted PRC card, in-upload niya sa Facebook account niya. Lo and behold, 8 months after, sinisingil siya ng 3 bangko, 3 credit institutions, and they are, sinasabi ng utang daw siya. Hindi naman daw siya yun. Identity theft. You can actually lose money dahil po sa mga pangyayaring ganito. So that's only discrimination. Of course, you've heard about this guy who figured in a road rage event or incident. Then somebody uploaded yung kanyang pangalan. Hindi pala siya yon, and his life was never the same again. Inadvertently, accidentally nalagay yung pangalan niya, at hanggang ngayon yung taong yon, nagbago na ang buhay niya. This is the environment that we are in. This is the society that we are living in now. Okay? And of course, the infamous Comelec. This is the first case that landed on the lap of the National Privacy Commission. 55 million records. Kung kayo po ay nagrehistro for elections, kung ang mga magulang ninyo may mga barel na nag-apply for firearm ban exemption, nakasama po yan. Kung meron po kayong mga tito, tita, magulang ninyo, OFW, who registered to participate in the elections, yung pong kanilang passport number at yung mga iba pang sensitive information nasa dark net na po. And dahil lang po na-hack itong Comelec. So ito po yung mga unang kaso. Very real in this world. So important nga ba ang privacy? Is privacy important to you? Parang hindi yata. Is privacy important to you? Let's do a simple test. Lingunin mo yung nasa kanan mo. Lingunin mo. Tanong mo, hi. Pwede ko ba makuha yung password sa email mo? Hindi nga. Meron ba nagbigay? May TAN-GA ba na nagbigay? Wala. Sa lahat po ng tinanungan ko, wala. Sabi ho nila ang Pilipino, hindi importante sa kanya ang privacy. Dahil masyado tayong public, we share so much, we share too much. Kung wala ka namang maling ginagawa, bakit ka matatakot? Meron ka bang maling ginagawa sa email mo? Wala. Para mahina. May mga mali ba kayong ginagawa sa email nyo? Bakit ayaw mo bigay yung password mo? Wala ka namang ginagawang mali Di ho ba? Yun ho ibig sabihin ng privacy Wala nga Tagalog ang privacy. Pero hindi ho ibig sabihin na hindi ho tayo naniniwala doon. In fact, we commissioned the SWS. We came out with a survey. And it says, last June po yung survey namin, 85% of those who responded to the survey believe that their rights as data subjects are important. And I will deal with that later. 94% want to understand and want to know kung saan po ginagamit ng mga nagpoproseso ng kanilang data, mga telco, ng mga bangko, eskwelahan, ospital. Interesado sila at concerned silang malaman, 94%, kung saan ito ginagamit. So mahalaga sa mga Pilipino, mahalaga sa inyong lahat ang privacy. Tama ba ako? Ito pong definition na ito, welcome, this came from the United States. Turn of the century. Bakit mahalaga? The right to be left alone. It was actually penned by Mr. Supreme Court Justice Brandeis and Samuel Warren, Louis Brandeis and Samuel Warren. Ang pinanggalingan po ng unang konsepto ng privacy is actually technology. During the turn of the century, naging ubiquitous ang Kodak camera. And suddenly, yung mga elite in the United States, they were having balls and parties. Nagreklamo ang mga tao dahil daw nalalagay sila sa pahayagan. So may nagreklamo ng privacy. First time that they discussed it because of technology, because of the Kodak camera. And now it has really evolved. So definition of privacy, the right to be left alone. But also, mahalaga pong tinatanong ko sa inyo kung mahalaga sa inyo because mahalaga rin po yan dito po sa mga nauna sa atin. It was actually included in our Bill of Rights in the Philippine Constitution, Article 3. But look at it. The right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects. Privacy of communication and correspondence, free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship, liberty of abode. If you will notice, it basically says, nung pong dati, ano ba yung private? Yung found within the four corners of your home, within the confidentiality of communication. But that has changed. Why? Because of technology. Dati pinangalagaan natin, hindi ka pwedeng pasukin sa bahay. But because of technology, because of data, because of the internet, what is now private at gusto mo maging private, hindi necessaryong nasa loob na lang ng bahay mo. So information privacy now, then, was about persons, houses, papers, and effects. It's about their letters. It's about communication. And privacy then is about being protected from government intrusions through illegal searches and seizures, especially for our country. We came from a very dark part of history, for example. During 1972, I hope, hindi maramang inaaral nyo lang sa history, but arrest, search, and seizure orders, ASO, yun ho yung tinatawag po ng late 70s and late 80s. Meron hong pinapasok ka sa bahay, kahit walang warrant, pwede kang i-search. Pero nagbago na po yan. Again, the shift of perspective from the household to a reasonable expectation of privacy. What a person knowingly exposes to the public, even in his own house or office, is not what is private, but what he seeks to preserve as private. So it's not only the legal definition, it's your own personal definition of what privacy is. That makes us a person, a real individual. That makes us human. Agree? All right, so data privacy is about people. It's not about bahay mo, bagay. It's about people. It's about personal choice. It's about control over your information and not secrecy. It is really about the right to be left alone. So I've struggled with this. How do we define it, really? No? With the perspective looking towards the future. And we came up with this. Actually, maraming but if you will agree with me, the right to privacy. The right to privacy is our right to keep a domain around us, yung invisible aura around us, which includes all those things that are part of us, such as our body, home, thoughts, feelings, secrets, and identity. The right to privacy gives us the ability to choose which parts in this domain can be accessed by others, and to control the extent, manner, and timing of the use of those parts we choose to disclose. In this text, very, very clear and very, very important yung some keywords. Your choice. Hindi ho ba? So hindi pa pwede po na somebody mag-intrude na lamang sa'yo nang walang pahintulot. I think that's the very essence of privacy. So sa ating pong bansa, simula ho na na-enact ang 1987 Constitution, we have to enact other laws, all right, to bring out flesh, to give flesh to the Constitution, and also to adapt to technology. If you will look at some technology, I would mention, or I would consider as technology related. In 1992, we came up with RA 7610 for Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Access Devices Regulation Act, Electronic Commerce Act, Anti-Trafficking Act, Anti-Violence Against Women and Children, Anti-Child Pornography Act, and Anti-Photo and Video Voyeurism. So, yung pong ating mga mambabatas, we have to keep with the signs and changes in the times, especially with technology. Unfortunately, worldwide, hindi ho nakakasabay ang legal response to the way technology is developing. Kaya habol ho tayo. In 2012, the Data Privacy Act was enacted, together with the Cybercrime Prevention Law, and recently last year, the creation of the DICT, which created the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center. So nakumpleto po itong mga batas that will protect you and your rights in today's digital world. So the DPA is actually a 21st century law that protects your 21st century rights. Yun po ang Data Protection Act of 2012. So, yun na ho tayo. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng DPA? Anong kahulugan nito sa inyo? Binabalik ng Data Protection Act, ng Data Privacy Act, ang karapatan ninyo sa inyong mga impormasyon, ang control ng inyong impormasyon back to you. It gives it back to you. Because, again, with technology, what happened to us, yan na ho tayo. Binubuo na tayo ng mga data inputs at fields, like your age, marital status. That is we have been reduced to this. We lead two lives. We have a physical life and also a digital life. No? So pinoprotektahan niyo po kayo at binibigyan niya ng obligasyon ang mga lahat nagpoproseso ng impormasyon. Meron tayong hackathon dito, lahat tayo excited to come up with services. But again, be reminded, you are, with that power, you also have that responsibility to protect your data subjects or your members. So this is what the Data Privacy Act is all about. It makes it mandatory for all the data collectors, whether in the public sector or the private, to protect the security, integrity, and confidentiality of information. And this is what we always do. We have to balance this. Our scope is to protect and uphold the right to privacy, but at the same time, we also have to maintain or ensure free flow of information, because free flow of information, yan po ang gumagawa ng bagong serbisyo, nagpupush ng innovation tulad ng mga bata dun sa hackathon po, sa hackathon natin. Kailangan po nila yan to create new services. So we have to balance it. Free flow means also research, national security and public safety, the right to information practiced by the media and journalists vis-a-vis information privacy. Also, we have to balance this. Beneficial use and potential use that may cause a privacy violation. Yun ho yung tinitimbang natin dito. Yun ho ang ginagawa at kailangan timbangin ng National Privacy Commission. So, ito ho mga karapatan ninyo. Mabilis na naman po ito. Take 1 minute. You have a right to object. Right to be informed about how your information is being processed. Right to access. Kailangan ho kung meron, dahil impormasyon niyo siya, dapat ho meron kayong paraan upang ma-access itong mga bagay nito. Right to block or remove kung mali ang information about you. Right to correct and rectify. Again, kung yung handling na information ho ay mali. Right to data portability, meaning kailangan nyo kung meron ho kayong halimbawang data sa isang kumpanya, pwede mong ilipat sa kabila at hindi ka dapat mapigilan, no? Na gawin ito. That's the right to portability. Right to be indemnified, right to file a complaint. Yes, if you have a valid complaint, you can be indemnified kung meron po kami nakitang cause. So again, nagbago po. We have 8 rights now. It's all enumerated in the law. And sometimes, of course, see it happens. Puntahan nyo kami sa website namin at complaints@privacy.gov.ph. All right? See it happens. Visit our website. Ito, mabilis na lang po ito. 3 things you can do there. You can know more about privacy, you can complain, and you can comply. Wala na kayo pwedeng gawin doon. 3 lang. All right? Nasa privacy.gov.ph. Of course, we have this ongoing campaign. Mahalin po natin ang mga sarili natin. Ang personal info mo, parang pagmamahal lang yan. Dapat sa tamang tao na pupunta. We have a way, 30 ways to love yourself online. Create strong password. Pumili ng password na talaga ipaglalaban ka laban sa mga hacker. Alam niyo ba number 1 password dito sa Pilipinas? Ha? Password. My God, admin, mga ganon. Create strong password. Number 2, tips lang naman to. Lock your device. Di ba kapag mahal mo, alagaan mo? Yeah. Lock your device, ha? Oo. Pangatlo, make sure there is yan nga, security seal. HTTPS in the browser address bar. Sa umaga at sa gabi, sa bawat minutong lumilipas, ito ang dapat mong hinahanap-hanap. HTTPS. Okay? Do not log in on personal accounts on free or public Wi-Fi. Hindi lahat ng libre at willing magpagamit ay dapat gamitin. Uy, feel na feel niyo yung mga hugot Ito pa, install an antivirus and update it. Hindi porket nakuha mo na, iiwan mo na lang sa ere. Naku, update niyo yung mga antivirus niyo. Clean up your Facebook groups. Alam naming mahirap maghanap ng the one, pero wala siya sa Facebook group mo, okay? Tanggalin nyo na yon. Set up your Facebook privacy settings. Protektahan mo naman ang puso mo paminsan-minsan. And ito, don't be too public. Sa panahon ngayon, mahirap nang ibigay ang lahat-lahat. Alright, so yun lamang po. 30 ways to love yourself online. Go to our website, www.privacy.gov.ph. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.